Hello everybody, welcome to another practice commentary game by me you want to see. Today we have Undefined versus Might. This is the lower bracket run, so whoever goes out of this is completely out of the tournament, completely out of ESEA Advanced Season 50 North America. Might did take down Homino in the last matchup. I believe I did do a video on that, and I believe Undefined also making their way through past final form to get here. But either way, we're getting straight into it now. We do have Homino. Oh, I don't know why I said Homino, that's not this game, but we do have Might on the T side. Going quickly towards A, it doesn't look like they have quite a bit of a stack here. Undefined, they have Stamina, Motum. Oh, man of the match. It's been a while since I've seen his name, but we're getting back into it. Doesn't look like anything's happening just yet. Just poising, trying to look for control. They do have a few players towards mid, slowly but surely making their way up. It's looking good for them. They just have to catch some players off guard here. Motta might have gone for that window peek, but decides against it. But they're just scouting out right now. Motta will be spotted. Doesn't get killed quite just yet. They do get smoked out on connector, making their way into the bomb site. Now we start to see the rotates. We have Pone alone, waiting and ready for the people to rotate, but no one's coming mid. It's all going to be through CT. We do have Chop in jungle. Chop actually finding the first. And here we go, straight into the bomb site. Players spotted out. Classy finds the first. Snakes with another. Jonji doing a nice job of keeping it in favour of them. It's all down to Classier now. And they have no kit. Not able to find that kill onto Pone alone. That will be the first round for Might, doing a fantastic job there of keeping it under control, not letting it get out of hand, and those pistol headshots were just coming through when they needed it. They're going to be able to buy up now. Most likely going to be seeing a few MAC-10s, AK-47s. It was just not the right timing for them. You know, Undefined was just caught off guard there. The pistol shots were not connecting. And it's just a nice play for them. They're going to go for an eco round, a full eco. Jonji has a chance to build up his cash, not able to connect the shots. And it will just be Pone alone, the only player going down. The Glil will be saved, and that's still 4 rifles going into next. Not too bad really, only losing that MAC-10. Not the end of the world. We are going to start seeing the full buy coming out for Undefined. Plenty of utility, no kits to speak of. We do have, what was that? BQL. I can't say that name. I don't know if it's a joke. It might be a real name. I don't know how to say it. Beku. I'm going to call it Beku. Anyway, Stamina finding that first kill onto Pone alone, making his way up towards mid. They are going for that mid control. Jonji does manage to trade it. Stamina's still here, trying to go for the trade onto Jonji. Jonji's now aware of him. Running down that MAC-10, he does actually find it in the end. And now we're back into the 3-on-3. Classy is going to find this kill for sure. Bringing the advantage to them, and even going further and beyond. Finding that kill onto Snakes and bringing it into a 3-on-1 now. It's all down to Jonji. He has the Glil, has a lot of space. They haven't got anyone towards B, and they're actually starting to rotate to A. Not the right read, but if there's anyone who can do it, Jonji has been proving himself to be a really good clutch player. But now they've noticed, they're going to start rotating in. They have plenty of utility, no kit actually. So it could actually, it could go the other way. He's here, it's all down to timing. Does he look the right way when it comes? That utility's going to draw his attention. He will find the first onto BQ. And now it's a 2-on-1. They're starting to accelerate into the bomb site. They need to go quickly now. They don't have time to run about. And they do finally find it. And they will just have enough time to get the defuse. And that is a nice clutch coming in from Undefined to bring their first round. It was close. It was a nice try from Jonji, doing his best there, finding 3 kills in that round, but it just wasn't enough. Didn't have enough time, didn't have the shots. But that's okay. We're getting into the 4th round now. They still have plenty of money to buy. John G might have to go down to a Galil. And Louise down to that Tech 9. But still fairly dangerous buy. Ponalone actually does drop him that AK-47. Very generous of him. Courtesy of him not being able to buy any head armor. Gets boosted up. Tries to go for the early pick here, but not able to find anything. And it's just going to be a fairly standard set piece here from Might. They're going to set up the smokes, I imagine. They've got flashbangs. Louise is going to be the first point of contact going out. Actually, Ponalone. Ponalone's poised up with that AWP. Going to be looking for that CT player. Nice tag damage onto BQ. Snakes will find that first kill towards Palace. Does he spot the player in sandwich? Motum. Making sure he doesn't get spotted. Wants to surprise them, and Snakes is actually ready for it. And they're going to have to start rushing into A now. We still do have BQ and Chop towards CT. BQ low HP, courtesy of that orb, and that Molotov is going to spread. Not able to hit the shots. Louise with that Deagle just letting them down. And it's now into a one-on-one. Ponalone by himself has that AWP, has a full health bar, and finds that kill. Nice shot. That was such a close round. Louise needed to hit that Deagle shot to keep it from spiraling. Fortunately, Ponalone was there with the AWP to save it. And now we're going to have to see an eco round from Undefined. Just not enough money to go around. 2.5k on average. They might be able to upgrade to a few pistols. They do have a fairly good loss bonus going into the next round. But I'm sure they're going to want that AWP coming out. It is Mirage after all. That AWP is a defining weapon for this map. Mid control will be taken, and it will be given free of charge. They have no flashbangs, and it's just going to be Snakes all by himself. Going to take the fights, and they're going to start accelerating towards him. Want to crush him down. Make sure he can't get these kills. Finds 2, finds 3. He will get spun on, but that's 3 kills for Snakes, and DJ will trade it out, making sure that they cannot save that AK-47. They're going to be brought in on John G. Going to be hunting for him now. They know where he was, and they know that AK is towards top mid. Going to go for the taps, but now Motum has that AK-47, 11 points of health, and it's just not going to work out. That AK-47 isn't going to go anywhere. No kills will be found. It will actually get saved, so that's a big plus side over the Glil. So brilliant stuff from Might, keeping their lead now, not letting that one loss get to their heads, keeping themselves in the game. No AWP actually for Undefined. I would have liked to see them save for it, as we all know how prolific the AWP can be on this map, so it's just a case of whether or not they win this round. They might be able to afford one to the next, or steal away Ponalones. Either way, 4 players towards A. We have DJ towards mid. Going to be trying to sell a bit of Going to be trying to convince them otherwise of this A push, and we start to see it now out of Palace. John G finds the first, Louise with the second, and it's all down to Stamina on stairs. The only A player left. His 2 teammates on the other side of the map, and it's just not enough. John G actually finds another through the smoke onto Clasia, and it's now all down to Chop, who will be saving. And that was just Undefined being completely torn apart there. Completely torn apart, not able to save anything. No kills going their way. Kills through the smoke. They just weren't ready for that Palace push. It wasn't even that complicated of a play. It was just them being flashed out from ramp, them going through Palace, and then just hitting the shots. I'd even argue that Louise took a while on that spray, and it just wasn't enough. They weren't ready for them. Chop will find 1 kill onto John G, but now they know where he is, and they're going to start to pincer in on his position. They know where he is. They should be aware of him being in the car. It's one of few positions on B, and DJ going down might just be enough, and he will save the M4. that is a silver lining into this round. The 7th round of the half. John G knows they're not going to have much money, so he invests into that Mac 10, knowing he can start farming up a lot more money. Chop might want to drop a few pistols. He might want to save for the AWP. I personally think that AWP is going to come in handy, and it's going to make sure that they can they can get their star player out and about. But he's just going to go opt for the utility. I'm sure there's going to be a few upgraded pistols here and there. Motum going for that P250 armor. Classio with the Deagle, no armor. Yeah, and they're all staying around 2k. They're going to have the full loss bonus, so 3,400. They should all get up to about 5k, and that's more than enough for a full buy for everyone. And here we go, a full B play here. 5 players towards this side of the map. Snakes towards mid, but still probably going to look for the rotates towards short. That decoy not fooling them just yet. Might be seeing Chop trying to get aggressive towards mid, seeing if he can pick off anyone. But now he spots the B play. He's going to start focusing towards it. John G quickly gets into the bomb site, takes the first onto Stamina, and it's now a 5-on-3. Pone Lone, that nice AWP shot's going to take down Chop, and that's the M4 gone out of their hands. I don't even think they can save it. We still have Snakes towards top mid, and he's going to be guarding that with his life. If they can take him down, they could potentially get an M4, and they do actually take him down. So that could be an M4 and an AK in their hands. He starts running for the AK. Cassia, gotta be back by John G as soon as he goes through this little hole. John G is aware. He's gonna pre-fire the angle. He's gonna find that kill. He might even be able to save that M4 himself. I'm quite surprised he doesn't. They know it's there. They know that the M4 is ready for them. And yeah, they drop it over to him. He's going to be able to save it. And that's going to be the 6th round for Might. Showing them who's boss, making sure that Undefined don't run away with too many kills. And here we go. Stamina on that AWP. I'm sure he's ready for this. He currently only has 2 kills, but Motum and BQ only on 0. I say only on 0, that is literally nothing, but they need to start ramping it up now. They can't be going 0-7 like this. Not quite 007, as it's not in the right order, but here we go. Flashes go towards Polo's not going to react to this. Just a bit of a speculatory flash, making sure that they know they're there. Louise towards mid, just going to slowly try and jiggle peek out of the angle. Cassia is here on short. Does the jump peek, might have spotted him. That nade's not going to do too much damage. No, it didn't do a single point of damage to DJ. That smoke will come out to help stop any further pushes. That bomb is still towards T-spawn, probably lining up a window smoke. Yeah, he does, he hits it. We're still seeing 3 players towards A. That bomb is making its way towards apartment. And DJ walking up connectors, going to try and take that fight. Draw them towards A. Make sure that they are not ready for this take. They do have that Molotov still. That's going to be detrimental to them, and they're going to have to use a smoke to get through it. There's no way they can wait. They have to go. Chop finds the first. Snake's actually able to get that trade. He's on 8 points of health. That bomb needs to go down quickly. Finds that kill. That kill onto Motum is absolutely devastating. It's absolutely devastating. If they was able to stay alive, prevent the bomb from going down, that could have been the round. But now it's a 3-on-2. Stamina, low HP, and BQ on the other side of the map, and it's just not going to work. And that's going to be the 7th round for Might. Lovely stuff from them, doing the best they can, and just making their way back into the bomb site. That Molotov was detrimental to them, but they were able to react really quickly to it and make sure that they knew how much time they had left. They knew what they needed to do to get into the bomb site and get that bomb down and it was Snakes to get that kill onto Motum. Motum could have been the one. He could have been the one to get it, but going 0-8, he's just not having a great game so far. He has to step it up now, because 5 rounds on the CT side of Mirage is not great. It's not over. It's obviously not over until the game is done, but they need to start accelerating right now. They need to get these M4s out, and they might be able to just about buy. I'm going to see a FAMAS on somebody. No, actually, oh my god, they actually get a buy. That's the power of teamwork, able to scrape every dollar to get everyone onto an M4. You know, if this were even a level 10 Faceit game, we would have been seeing a FAMAS or an MP9 on one of these players. But either way, starting to get the fights towards mid. They're going quickly. Jonji being burned out, nearly finds that kill onto Motum. Motum does find his first kill of the game, and that will hopefully bring his confidence back up. And it will be Biku finding another, and Motum with that nade, great nade. And it's down to DJ and Louise, last 2 players surviving. 100 points of health for both of them. So 2 on 5. They have lots of utility on their back. And Motum might be the first to go down if he's not careful, as he probably will be the first to fight Louise. Just going to have to see how this angle goes. That flashbang is great. Louise will get the first. Chip damage onto him, but he takes a lot in return. 5 points of health for him, and now DJ and Louise. What do? They have to go back. They have to try and find their way into a bomb site quickly. They have 50 seconds on the clock, but given where they are, it might not be enough time, because they're going to give Stamina and all the other players a lot of time to recuperate and maybe try and push the, and he does BQ going towards Palace, scoping it out, making sure that they're not here, and that's going to confirm to them that it most likely isn't an A play unless they want to risk it. And here we have Chop by himself. Actually, we have Stamina towards Kitchen as well. Utility might start coming out. No, Louise finds that first kill. Very nice. Stamina with that AWP. He needs to be taken down here. DJ can't let him live. Spots the angle. Gonna go for the... He's gonna run around the ring around the roses. Does find that kill. The bomb has to go down right now. Both players towards Kitchen are running and accelerating towards it. The bomb does go down. Does confirm the money, but that does mean that Undefined will find their second round of the game, and that is a very nice play from them. A very nice retake to take down Louise and DJ. It was a nice try. You can't say it wasn't a nice try from Might, but it still is the second round regardless. Thankfully that bomb does go down. That's going to confirm an extra $600 into everyone's bank accounts, which could be the difference between a buy in the next and no buy in the next. They still do have a lot of money on each player, so even if they lost this, they still have plenty of money in the bank. But I'm just saying, every little helps, and that $600 could have... No, might save them in the future. Anyway, we're going towards mid. Louise will be the first point of contact. Point line actually finds the first kill onto Stamina towards window. Or was that towards connector? Either way, that was a nice kill for him. Louise still here, front lines, but it's just them falling back now, not wanting to give up anything more. Jonji will take a big chunk of damage from that nade. It's actually only 13 points of health, but that still makes him susceptible to the M4 headshots. And we do actually see everyone on the board now. BQ and Motum both finding kills in the last round. Gonna bring up their confidence now. 4 players towards connector for Might. We have 1 towards Palace. That is Snakes. He has proven himself a formidable force in Palace. Coming out of this angle, he knows where to look. And he has been hitting the shots. Motum actually finds another. That nade might be devastating, and it will take him down. Jonji, 2 nades for Motum. And that's still a 3-on-2. Snakes bringing it back now. Now a 2-on-2. Chop, Cassia, DJ and Snakes. That bomb is going to go down. Cassia's not going to be able to deny it. He might want to make his way through the smoke, but he knows Chop is on the backstab. Finds the first, finds the second, and nice stuff for Chop on that backstab. Fantastic stuff for him, doing the best he can, and he will find Undefined their 3rd round of the game, and they're slowly but surely making their way back into this. 3 rounds is still really good now, and they could potentially find the 5th. It's still not ideal, but you know, it's what they can do. And 5, if they can find 5 right now, that's the momentum back in their favour and the confidence back in their hands. That was a nice round from Motum, finding his second nade kill of the game. 5 kills for him now, definitely bringing his way back into the leaderboard. BQ still a little bit quiet, but you know, this is the stuff we need from them. This is the plays we need to find from these guys. Either way, what can you say? They're starting to play. No, they're going slowly towards mid. We do see Stamina trying to get a bit more frisky here. Will be met by Ponalone, who will kill him, and that will be the first opening kill for Ponalone. Bring it into a 5-on-4. Getting a bit too overzealous there for Stamina, not really benefiting his teammate with that play. I know he was going for the information, but it was just too risky for this point of the game. They need all the rounds they can get, and they might need to play a bit more safely. Motum is in window. Jumped onto the box, the concrete box. Might be spotted out here. John G's definitely aware of this angle, but he might peek into connector first, which will be the wrong point of contact. And Motum and BQ line up for the second, and they will find the third onto Ponalone, and that's a nice sequence from them to find their way back into this round. Might do find their way into the A bomb site, but without a bomb on their back. Clasia is here, finding that kill into Snakes, and it's now the 3-on-1 DJ. A formidable player, but it's just a case of hitting the headshots. He has 30 seconds, and these guys are not going to be giving him anything. Chop is towards short. Will be the first point of contact for DJ unless BQ will, but I don't think it will be. He's going to need to get that bomb quickly. The bomb does go into his hands. Does go for the fights. Not spotted by Chop, and he will take that kill, and that's a 4th round for them. It was a nice try from DJ finding that kill onto BQ, but ultimately they did bring it back, and that's now the 4th round for them, and they can find one more. That's a really good half for them. M4s across the board. AK-47 for Snakes. Galil for Louise. John G most likely going into that AK. They need all the firepower they can get. And they have 2 Tech 9s, Ponalone and DJ. Looks like it's going to be another fast B here, or at least a contact play towards B. Ponalone dumping his utility towards mid, making sure that they know they're there. Maybe trying to fake the thought that they're there. They will be met by Stamina. With that AWP, will we getting that first kill? John G first to go down. And do they accelerate here? They do. Going to be met by the utility. They have Chop and Stamina to go down against. And CTs will start to make their way into the site, and it's down to Ponalone, and he's just not getting this. He might be able to find 1 kill onto Stamina. Might be able to recover an AK-47 if he's lucky, but he has to run back and try figure something else out. And no, he can't recover any AK-47s. He's going to be met by Clasia, and he's going to do a decent chunk of damage. Not able to find the kill, and that's a 5th round for Undefined, doing their best, bringing it back, and that's 4 rounds in a row. Now this is anyone's game now. Mike definitely gave up too many rounds there. 7 is still great, don't get me wrong, 7 is a great half, but the fact that they are 4 rounds in a row is just not great for them. Right, so we're going to be getting into the second half of the game. Plenty of utility for Undefined. Smoke flash bomb on Stamina. Smoke flash bomb on BQ as well. Does look like they're starting to poise for an A take here. DJ the only player on A. Utility starting to come out slowly but surely. And I might have to restart this because I still see the match pause logo, which is annoying. Okay, it does go away, thank fuck. Shouldn't have said that, but here we go, going into it. Starting to accelerate towards CT, that bomb is going to go down. DJ here with that P2000, BQ actually the first one to find the kill, and they're going to start to get swarmed here. Players going through, and it's actually going to be 3-on-1, Classy the last player left. He does find one, but will quickly be traded, and that's going to be the pistol round going the way of Might, 8-5. Showing their dominance right here in this game, making sure that they do not lose the pistol round. That bomb has gone down, so that could mean a potential force spy going into this one. No, 2.5k for each player, 3.1 on BQ. Either way, getting into the next round, seeing sort of a weird buy here for Undefined. I say weird, it was just because of Undefined not buying. He does actually go into that Mach 10. And it's actually quite decent. Shot with that Galil, no head armor. To be fair, we do see 2 MP9s for the CT side, so it's not quite even, but definitely doable for Undefined. We've seen worse rounds go the way of the forced up side. Like, we've seen players win better. Why can't I do that? We've seen worse rounds be lost. We've seen Glocks. So here we go. Into the round. 3 players towards mid. We have no one there for Might to contest mid control. But they know that you can't plant in mid, so it might be a smart play in the end of it. I've got Pone alone here towards CT, holding that murder hole position. No one in window just yet. And we do have Chop towards ramp, so it does look like they will be going towards still a decent chunk of utility on each player. Classier boosted up towards window. Gonna start making his moves. They need to go. They have 25 seconds left. John G finding 2. Chop is gonna make his way up, but he's gonna be met by Stamina under Palace. Snakes here. Finding that first kill onto Snakes, but it's just not enough, and that will be the 9th round. Finding that conversion, making sure that it doesn't get out of hand, and that's a nice 9th round for them to bring it back. Snakes will be dropped the M4, DJ will buy himself one, and that's going to be another decent round here. 2 MP9 still, but they know that the Glocks are going to be coming out, so they're ready to farm that cash. Looking good for Mike so far. 9 rounds, doing the best they can. We have 4 players towards apartments, 4 Undefined. It's just a case of finding these kills, finding a first kill, and having the domino effect go on. Because if they can find the first kill, find themselves a gun, potentially find themselves a second, that's how one of these rounds snowballs into a win. Quickly accelerating now. That Molotov's not going to stop. That MP9 doing its work. It's going to be taken down. Classier finding 2 nice deagle shots, and that's now a 3-on-3. There is an M4 to be retrieved, but not going to be able to get it just yet. BQ with that MP9 sitting towards bench, but they have smokes, they have kits, and they don't have the weaponry to really combat this, and it's just down to Chop now. Last player surviving with that P250. We'll be lucky to find one more kill. We'll be lucky to run away with this with a saved rifle, or at least anything. They will hear him, and he will go down. Yeah, he does, just about. Snakes does get headshot, but that kill does go his way. And that's what's important at the end of the day. GJ will be dropped at M4. And here we are into the first buy round for both sides. Oh, first buy round of the half. Stamina on that AWP. Getting his signature weapon out. I want to see a lot more from him. He has to go for an aggressive play here. Trying to find that opening kill. Does look like he's going to go behind that mid smoked. Looking for the kill. Pretty slow so far. Mortem is making his way slowly but surely towards mid. He has taken quite a decent chunk of damage from those nades earlier. All the way down to 60 points of health. Jonji's been having quite a good game so far. 14 kills for him. 3rd on the leaderboard. I was about to say 2nd, but Chop with 15 as well. Doing a good job keeping his team in this game. Smoke coming out, and it does look like they're going for another B take here. 2 players towards mid, but that bomb is in apps, and they have 50 seconds left. Definitely enough time for a rotate, but not quietly. And they will start to get ready. DJ also ready as could be. Here he goes, the Molotovs are going to flush him out. He has no utility to help him. Finds that first kill onto Motum, who was on that short flank. And DJ actually finds 2 kills there. That's really the best you could have hoped for from that position. No utility. 3 on 2. The bomb will get faked. Baiting for his AWP friend. Stamina missing that shot. He didn't quite miss it, but didn't get the kill. Doing a lot of tag damage. Now that's 2 players on really low points of health. If Jonji goes down, that's going to be no hope for them. Now it's Stamina with that AWP. 3 on 1. He has to find the shot. Misses. And he will be taken down slowly but surely. He had 25 points of health, but it just wasn't enough. Not able to connect the shots. He did actually connect 2 of those shots. It just wasn't the kill. So that was really unfortunate for him. Now it's 11-5. Undefined need to pull something out of their ass right now. They need to do something crazy. Get themselves back into the game. Get themselves a round win. Currently nothing from this half. Got the AKs out again. The Galil for Stamina. But that's not going to be a problem for them. They know that having 1 Galil isn't going to be round defining. Smoke's coming out towards mid yet again. But does look like we might see a little bit of mid control coming out again. A bit more aggressive from these guys. And he does actually slow it down. Ponalone falls back. Lets them take the mid control. No one's committed anything too much just yet. Just going for the standard control you'd normally see. No one being too overly aggressive. Snake still waiting towards Palace. And it's just a slow round. Trying to pick off any mistakes. And then they'll accelerate into a bomb site of their choosing. The bomb still towards upper mid. Won't be picked up, and it will be picked up by Classer in the end. He will start taking it towards A, and it does look like... I think that means we're going to be seeing the A split here. We've got Chop being smoked off. Not great timing for him. He won't be able to push through that. Snakes might actually try and get a little bit cheeky here. It's actually BQ to find the first kill of the round. Louise trying his best to scare Motum off, but it's just not going to work. Here we go, the Molotov's starting to come out. Nade's starting to come out. We have Ponalone on the bomb site all by himself. Trying his best, finds the first kill. He's desperate now, needs to find something, and it's just not going to work out for him. DJ and Louise, the last 2 players surviving. I think they're just going to be saving here. Motum's definitely going to hear this. He goes for it. They're not going for the round, so it doesn't matter too much, but that could have been devastating if he went for that and they actually decided to go for it. You know, 4 on 2, that's risky, but a 3 on 2? Risky, sure, but doable. Very doable. But either way, they're going to save the AK-47s. They have 1,400 loss going into the next, so they could definitely get the AWP out, drop a few M4s around, and it will be a very good buy for them. Same story for the Undefined side. Plenty of money going into the next round. We'll be able to drop a few AKs for Motum and Stamina. Well, actually, Stamina will take that AK and Chop will buy for himself. But that does mean rifles across the board for everyone. Everyone will have plenty of utility to go around. And we're getting into another very nice full gun round. Everyone with utility, everyone with kits. Actually, Snake's going down to that FAMAS, favouring the utility. I respect it. I don't think the FAMAS is as bad as everyone says it is. No, it's not the best weapon in the world, but it's definitely serviceable. And that's, at the end of the day, that's what you need. Having a serviceable gun. Nothing too aggressive just yet. The mid control starting to come out right now. Stamina with that AWP won't be the one to smoke off that Molotov. Motum getting chunked down here, 65 points of health. Jonji's going very aggressive, he's just waiting for him to peek. Won't find anything, will fall back. And that will be the mid control taken for them. They still have DJ towards short. Won't be finding anything just yet, but Motum might go down if he's not careful. No, that Molotov is going to molly him off the angle, securing him the control. Might even be able to go to the ladder room. He definitely won't be catching these players off guard, but if they overlook it for even a second, he could take a kill here. DJ is starting to slowly inch towards the angle. That flashbang not going to do anything. Motum will find that first kill. Not able to trade it out. And now it's just Louise towards short. Not able to get that kill. Clazier with a nice shot. Going into the bomb site. Will boost himself up towards the site. BQ finds that other kill. And it's just a 2-on-4 again. They're making their way back into this game slowly but surely. So 4-on-2. There's no chance of them winning this. Ponlone will most likely go for the exit kills, hoping that AWP goes into, runs into his arms. That's going to be the second round of the half. 11-7. This is definitely doable right now. And they're going to have to run now. They can't survive the bomb if they stay here. Ponlone does find 2 very nice kills there. He would have preferred to save the rifle, but at least he takes those guns out of the enemy hands. That does mean they have to reinvest, but won't be able to get a buy of their own unless they want to do something really risky here. It'd be FAMAS's at best. No, they should go for the half buy. Deagle's out. John G does have that M4. Will probably go for a much more aggressive play, trying to help his teammates out as best as possible. They probably want to set him up, if anything. But alas, it's not going to happen. He's going to go towards mid. That sole M4 going to spray through the smoke. Not able to find anything as Motum is going as quickly as he can. Won't be spotting anything just yet. We do see a lot of aggressive players towards Palace. Ponlone and Snakes will be taken down by Chops. A nice spray down from him. Not letting them get out of control. And it's just going to be the 5-on-3 early on in the round. I do wonder what they're going to do here. Jonji can't defend this site by himself. I know he has DJ with him, but he only has that P250. They still have Motham towards mid. If they can deal with him and collect up his AK-47, we actually do see a backstab. Missed shots. Oh no, missed shots from Louise, and they do start accelerating towards him, and they will find the kill. That is the AK-47 as well. I don't think they're going to be going for this. Donji might find something, but that's just going to be it. Nothing they can do there. What does Louise do? Go back for the M4? I'd hope so. I really do hope he does, as they need all the money they can get right now. Because it's 11-8 and they're slowly dropping out of their fingertips. And they really need to knuckle down if they want to get that 12th round and the 13th round. More importantly, Louise will be able to recover that M4 and will run away just in time to get away from the bomb. No one's going to be dying on the Undefined side. And that's 11-8. Chop, top of the leaderboard, doing his best, dragging his teammates through this game. Not too far behind is John G. Actually, it's really even for Might. They're all doing a fantastic job. Only 6 kills in it between John G and Louise. Whilst on the terrorist side, on the Undefined side, it's 20 kills for Chop and only 6 for Biku, who is slowly but surely getting back into this game, but slowly but surely isn't enough. They need to be playing much better now. Gaining the confidence from these round wins. And it is enough. They are slowly making their way back into this game. Plenty of utility still for the CT side. Might not giving away anything too early on. Holding on to the utility, making sure that they try and flush out whatever they can. But all 4 players are starting to make their way towards A. Motum yet again in mid. He loves taking this position. He loves fighting this angle. And he loves playing around all the smokes he can throw. So they go towards A. We've seen BQ come here to try and help Motum out. Throws the Molotov. Or at least throws it ready for it to be thrown. Flash, Molotov towards connector. Ponelone is here to try and contest it. No, he's not. He doesn't try and contest it whatsoever. Actually unaware of what they're doing right now. As they start to make their way up connector. Nothing to be said just yet. That first kill coming from Motum. Ponelone with the trade. That FAMAS not quite able to get anything done. Chop with another kill. And it's straight into the 4-on-3. What did Mike do? Are they going to go for another save here? They're giving up way too many kills early on. Not able to find the trades. They're not playing very good trade angles, to be completely honest. And Motum will find another. Snakes, you're saving, mate. You don't need to go for it. Louise will find that kill onto Motum, at least getting that one trade. But that's going to be the 9th round now. And this is more than doable. This is well within reach for Undefined to do. And it's looking dangerous. It's looking really dangerous for them. Dangerous for Mike, I add. Because they've not been looking too good in these last few rounds. I know they had that nice 4-round streak towards the start, but since then it's been nothing. Since then they have not been finding anything. They should be able to get another buy-in. Unless they want to try and save for that Ponelone AWP. Everyone should be able to get M4s. John G might opt to go further down to get some more utility on his belt. But it's just a case of finding that one round, getting yourself that 12 point, because like the most unfortunate thing that could happen is them losing in regulation right now. And that's their nightmare. You know, it's one thing to lose in overtime, it means you put up a good fight, but to lose in regulation to a 7-5 lead. No, it wasn't 7-5. It was 10-5. 11-5 is an 11-5 lead, and they've let them back into it. What do they do? Mid control coming out yet again. We have got DJ towards ladder, scoping out, looking for any potential picks early on, but no one's gonna bite just yet. BQ is down here on underpass, but again starting to poise towards speed. Plenty of utility. Louise has to use this sparingly. Throws the smoke. Does get Molly down quite low, but that smoke's going to stop them from doing anything too aggressive here. He is alone and no one's rotating. He's alone. 3 players on the A bomb site still for Might, and they're just not rotating. What are they doing? DJ will find one to help him get back into the round, but they're just not in the right place. They'll give up the round. BQ will find that kill towards him, and that's just the 4-on-3. And what did they do? Save. Why? You can't just keep giving up these rounds like this. I understand why. I understand that they might think it's a fake, and that they're doing a good job of faking it, but you know, your teammate's crying out for help. Luis was left all alone. DJ trying his best to help him out, but it just wasn't enough. And that's going to be the 10th round. Double digits now, finally, for Undefined. And they definitely have this. I'm not saying it's over yet for Might. It's obviously not, but just to think that, you know, this used to be an 11-5 half. That was domination for Might, and now it's 11-10. They're going to have another buy here, but they don't have that AWP for Ponelone. They might want to try and save for it, really. They do not need this to get out of hand right now. Ponelone's going to invest into that M4 for DJ. Louise will need a drop as well. And at the very least, if they were to lose this round, Snakes could invest into that AWP for Ponelone. Try and do something different. Try and go for an early pick. Okay, seeing a lot of players towards mid. It's going to be heavy mid control yet again. Ponelone going towards underpass. This is what we want to see. We want to see something aggressive, something different. And Placia won't be ready for it, but his teammate will be. BQ finds that first kill. And that's Ponelone trying his best to make a play, but not working out for him. He's doing a pretty good job so far. Yet again, Mike still all playing fairly even, but Placia towards the window. Might not be spotted out. He's low on health, but John G will be mollied off, and that's going to distract him. That's actually Mutton to find the kill. Chop with another, and it's just down to Snakes and DJ. Snakes was going for that backstab, but it's just not going to come to anything because his teammates died so quickly. They needed to stay alive for him. They needed to try and let him into the flank, let him on the flank. But that's now all tied up. 11 to 11. 11 all. Like, how could they have let it get this bad? Might. Snakes will find that kill onto Mutton. But at this point, they have so much money, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Stamina has close to 10k. Chop, Classier, and BQ all on 5k or above. Classier will find another kill. Snakes needs to save this. He needs to save this gun. He's even thrown his Molotovs out in hopes to save. And I think he will find it. He will actually upgrade to the AK-47. And that's going to be all tied up now. I hope he drops that AWP for Pwn alone. He needs to get the AWP in his hands, and he does. We'll probably drop DJ as well. They need this round. They need this round. They need to get this round into their hands because they cannot let this get out of hand right now. If they let Undefined get the 12th and the 13th without even getting it into overtime, that'll be heart crushing. That'll be soul destroying for them. Poland does get the AWP, drops the M4 for DJ. Will mean no utility for him, but I'm sure his teammates will slowly drop him the spare bits and bobs. And they will. That nade go into his hands. And here we go. This is going to be match point for either side now. Who finds it first? Poland with that AWP. Not going to go towards mid. But again, 4 players going towards A now. And it's only Snakes here alone by himself. What does he do to hold them off? As they start to make their way up uncontested. No utility to keep them out. And the B stack for them is just misplaced. Snakes really don't want to ping. Snakes gets picked off by Chop, and now it's a 4-on-3 quickly into the bomb site. Don G not able to get it, and it's what do they do? What do they do now? They're going towards connected. They're going to try and fight for this. Might be able to find that kill. They do. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. Nate's coming out, not doing a particularly good amount of damage, but if they're going to win any round, they're going to win this one. Pwnlone finds that trade onto Mottom. They have a kit on DJ. Plenty of utility still. A smoke could go down onto the bomb. But they need to get their running shoes on right now, as it's still a 3-on-3. Stamina on that angle towards CT, and that's just going to be the save. Yet again, Louise has no choice but to run away, follow Pwnlone into the pit, into underpass, and save. Give up the 12. So now it is 12 to 11. Undefined for the first time, finding their lead. And it's just disgusting. It's just been an absolute masterclass from them. Outplaying, outshooting Might to find them the 12th. And this could be it. This could be it for Might. If they don't find this one last round, bring it into overtime, reset themselves, and find their way back into this game. Come on, Snakes. He's doing a good job so far. Actually at the top of the leaderboard. 19 kills for him. Still so even. The kills look like they're coming through, but it's just not coming to fruition. Yet again, Chop, the star player so far, absolutely slaughtering them. He's going to go for a ramp peak, maybe not getting too over aggressive. Unaware of the Palace push, but it doesn't really matter to them so far, as they're just going for control towards apartment. Stamina's going to try and peek something out. Spot the boost, spot the jump, but he will get spotted out. I'm sure Stamina didn't stop just for no reason. I mean Louise. I'm sure Louise didn't just stop jumping for no reason. Smokes towards mid. They're going to take that control, and they're going to start looking towards A here. That bomb actually going towards apartments again. It's Looking a bit strange here. Snakes has pushed up all the way. Won't find that kill. He does actually fall back, not wanting to give up anything. Not wanting to give up the control and potentially let them back into A. As they know he, like, with that palace control, they can't take much. That bomb, still not entirely sure what it's doing. Chop's going to go make his way through the smoke. We'll find that kill somehow. And it's now a 3-on-5. Pone towards the bomb site. We'll find that nice kill onto Chop, bringing down the star player so far. BQ's going to try his best to get the kill, and he does finally get it. And that could be it. That could be it. It's a 4-on-2. They need to do something crazy here. They need to find the kill. DJ finds one back. That's the bomb. 10 seconds left. And there's just not enough time for this. The bomb will go down. BQ getting the numbers down. DJ will spam through. Very low HP. And it's all down to 1-on-1 now. DJ versus BQ. BQ's not been having a good game. And they're going to bring it back from the 4-on-2. That is devastating. That could have been the round win for Undefined. But that was absolutely fantastic for them. DJ and Louise bringing themselves back into the game. Fighting for their lives. And showing them what they can do. So we're going to get into overtime right now. 12-12. And can they bring it back now? They need to have a timeout. They need to reset themselves. They need to get themselves back into this game. Because they cannot let Undefined run away with this yet again. Everyone's going to get what they want. Courtesy of the 12.5k half. 12.5k starting money. Plenty of utility for everyone. Everyone with the guns that they want. 12-12. This is their chance to come back into it. Especially after such a good round from them. They want to build off that momentum. Build off that confidence. That they can win those 4-on-2s. Pone actually finds that first kill towards Chop. At courtesy of that Palace push. And that's Chop down. One of the best players for the T side. But it's still not over yet. Everyone's still making their way. BQ has actually made themselves a bit like they have brought themselves back up to a respectable number of kills. By the way, smoke's going to go down. That bomb towards apartment. Going to be met by Louise. Will be the first point of contact. Does spot it out. Doesn't quite get the kill. Smoke will go down to obscure the vision. And stop that Molotov from doing anything more. That bomb will go down. And now all 5 players are going to start making their way towards B. We still do see DJ but towards short. Making sure that there's no flank towards him. And he doesn't find anyone. There is no one there, but he doesn't know this. Stamina looking for that kill. BQ does find that first. And Stamina with that kill onto DJ. John G trying to bring it back now. They have one smoke to get back into the bomb site. That smoke will go out. They have kits. They have a flash and they have a nade. And they do have Stamina find that kill onto John G. And Pone, they need to accelerate this. They can't stand about. And what does he do but to save? What can he do? Not able to find the kills in time. Slowly being picked apart. And that will be the 13th round for Undefined. Doing a fantastic job there. People will go down to the bomb, but it doesn't really matter at this point. So much money going around. So much money going around. It's just not a big issue whatsoever. Might need to get themselves back into the game. They need to brush off the dust. Brush off the rustiness. They can't keep it going like this. They need to find something new. They need to attempt something different. They need to go for a play here. They need to try and get Pone into a more aggressive position, trying to go for something different. I know it's easier said than done. Jonji will actually find that first kill. Not a direct trade, but bringing it into a 4-on-4 as Chop find that first towards the A-bomb site. But it's just not an even trade here because they have now got full control of the A-bomb site. No one towards CT to contest. Jonji will try and make his way towards stairs, but not able to. It's a 3-on-5, a 3-on-4. It is a 3-on-4. DJ has 7 points of health. And what do they do? Motton will get mollied out. He has no choice but to fall back and actually die to the Molotov. So bringing it back into a... I say that. Chop finds another. It's a 3-on-2. And what can they do? They need to get this kill. Stamina will go down to Pone Alone. They're running into the bomb site now. DJ needs to get on that bomb, or Pone Alone needs to get on that bomb. The smoke will go back down. Not obscuring the bomb, and it's all down to Pone Alone now with that AWP. They know where he is, playing around the smoke, and he will be killed by Chop, who will save the AWP. And that's now the 14th round now. Might, take your time out. Think about it. This is your lifeline right now. I know it's only the first map, but they don't want to be giving any early control over to Undefined. Getting the first map win could mean the difference between a 2-0 and like, well, a 2-0 for them or a 2-0 for Undefined. Either way, we still do have a 4-buy for both sides. Pone Alone did save that AWP to begin with, so that will mean he can hold on to it. And he's going for an early pick here, but it does look like they're very aware of it. Chop. Poisey on the angle. Might be flashed into it, but they could just stay here and wait. Probably going to be the better call right now. John G is getting quite antsy, trying to find a kill onto anyone aggressing in mid. Will be smoked off in connector. And I do believe that is one of his teammates' kills. Chop will get mollied down. Snakes. They know they can't give up this control now. That smoke will obscure his vision even more. It's not quite perfect, but it's good enough. And it's just going to be a case of who's going to go down first. Who's going to give up the first kill of the round. And it could be John G. Actually, it could be a plethora of players. Pone Alone might go for that peek towards mid. Gunfire coming out. Spam damage coming out, but nothing happening just yet. As Mutton does make his way towards Catwalk. Louise is the only standing B player right now. Pone Alone goes for the tag shot. Does actually hit it, but not able to find the kill. And Cassia on the other side of the map does it, and oh, Louise goes down. DJ goes down, and it's a 5-on-2. And just like that, it's over. In an instant, it's over. Yes, they drained the time down so far, but Mike just weren't ready for it. They weren't ready for anything. And Snakes has to go for it. He has to go for it. Finds the first kill, but what does he do? They're not going to let him in. Stamina on the angle. Finds the kill, and that's now the 15th round, the match point. And it's looking dire for Might. It's looking so bad. They had such a good round. They had such good momentum. They had such good try. But it just wasn't enough, and that's going to be match point. Back to the CT side. At least they did have a really good T side. Might be the only thing you can hope for right now. That they had such a good T side that they will be able to bring this back now. Get three flawless rounds and bring it back. Otherwise, it's going to be game going towards Undefined. Team damage. That's not what you want. I know it's not much, but Louise is now down to 70 points of health, making him susceptible to every single one of those M4s. Again, more mid control. John G going for a spam attack. We'll actually get a few bits of damage towards Classier. Still nothing too major. Smoke will go down, obscuring everyone's vision, but that bomb towards A. They need this round. They need to throw these smokes perfectly, and they need to hit the shots. As they do start to throw the utility. Molotov's coming out. Molotov in return for BQ, who does have that secondary AWP. I respect it. BQ's definitely been getting themselves back into this game now, and John G finds 2 to trade back into a 3-on-3. BQ with the AWP is doing a great job holding onto CT, and now it's a 2-on-3. Not much utility left. 45 seconds on the clock. They have to start accelerating towards the site now, as all 3 players are here. CT is under undefined control. Orc coming out. BQ with a very nice shot, and Pone Alone doing his best, but he will be traded out, and that's the 16th for Undefined, getting that map win. and it will be 1-0. That's not what you want to see from such a good team. Might doing their best, but you know, it's just sad to see that they had such a large gap and they lost it. Anyway, we'll see you in the next map, which will be Inferno.